Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Daniela Simina, and this is an instructional video about shielding. I'd like to start by explaining briefly what shielding is about and what is its usefulness. Shielding is basically the process by which we learn to protect our energetic field from all kinds of intrusions, like picking up on the energies of other people, and that could be a destabilizing factor, especially if you are involved with energetic healing, Reiki, or any other modalities, excuse me, or if you practice any form of magic, you know that energy transfers. And sometimes it transfers in ways that makes it unpleasant, unhealthy, imbalancing for the practitioner. There are situations when we may feel more resonant, not necessarily that we want, but we feel more resonant with the environment we're in, like getting into a place where people are arguing, or the overall atmosphere is not pleasant, put it that way. And I personally don't want to feel dragged into that kind of vibe. So this is not about low vibration, high vibration. I don't believe in that thing, just to be clear. Just mentioning that I do resonate with certain environments more than I do with others, in the same way that different kinds of music impact me in different ways. So if I choose to protect and, so to speak, isolate myself from energetically, again, from those influences, I'm going to put on a shield. What the shield does and what the shield does not do. What the shield does, for example, if I did some self-balancing techniques or a neutral separation technique, there is a tutorial, an instructional video on this channel for neutral separation. If I did some self-balancing, there is also an instructional video on this channel for a breathing technique that is self-rebalancing. Following any such practices, or prior to entering an area where I know I kind of want to keep my energies to myself, I'm going to put this kind of shield. And the shield will mark my energetic boundaries, so to speak, and not allow influences that I do not want to reach me. What the shield doesn't do, when using shielding, is a good idea to make sure common sense is plugged in. The shield probably won't protect you from violent accidents if you do not pay attention to the way you're driving, or what you do when you're handling power tools, or where are you going all by yourself at night. So we cannot rely, honestly, I would not rely on shielding for such circumstances that warrant the use of discernment and good judgment. However, I really like the way the shield keeps me protected and doesn't allow me to get swayed into other people's anger or resentment or opinions that I really don't want to partake in. With this being said, let's go to the practical part. How do we actually create a shield? There are countless ways to create shields. The one I'm about to suggest is just one of the many. Use it if it does resonate with you. I will recommend that you learn see how other people are doing shields as well. And please use the one that you like the best. I don't believe that there is one single unique way to apply shields that it's completely superior to everything else and everyone else's. I do believe that each of us feels more attracted, more resonant with certain teachers and certain way of doing things, shields included. So come to a nice comfortable seat, close the eyes, make sure your back is upright, possibly unsupported. And just feel the breath moving in, ascending from the ground beneath, moving like a pillar of light from the earth upward toward the sky with each inhale. And then with each exhale, feel the breath descending. Move the breath like this, up and down a few times. On the next inhale, hold the breath. As you exhale, feel the energy shooting down your arms and into your palms and fingers. And get a sense of your palms and fingers tingling, activated. And then bring your palms 6 inches apart in front of you. Imagine a bubble of light forming in between your palms. You can play with it, move it around. And give it a color. Imagine, think of it. Assign it a color that you associate with protection. Different schools have different thoughts about protection. Some would recommend black, like black obsidian. Just an example. Some would recommend blue or purple or just white, bright white. Anything that you know it is protective or you believe it to be protective, infuse that color in this bubble. Now, as you're holding this bubble, intend it to be a shield, impenetrable by any kind of energy that is not resonant with you, impenetrable to any kind of psychic influence, intended or unintended. A shield that will screen out any projected ill meaning thought and any kind of energies that you do not want to associate with. Put this in your own words. Ask the shield to only allow true friends and only those types of energies that are synergistic, compatible to you to reach through. Intended to be in place for, let's say, the next 6 hours or until you choose to disintegrate it, to open it up. Now, get your bubble and put it on as if you would be wearing a motorcycle helmet. Yeah. And you're going to pull it down and stretch it all around your body and close it. Imagine that you're closing it beneath your feet. If you're standing, close it behind yourself if you're wherever you're seated. You're now enclosed in this bubble, which you want to feel it. It draws closer to your body, so it only sticks like maybe 1 foot. So it's strong, it's more compact. It encloses your body's energetic field. And now you're shielded. You can do it as often as you want. The shield wears off, sometimes faster, sometimes slower. I know people who claim that the shields can stay in place for 3 days, and I believe that to be the case, but I also believe that it depends a lot of what kind of environment you're going to expose yourself to and what kind of challenges you're basically facing. So if need may be, you can renew the shield as often as you feel necessary. So that's all about shielding today. I hope that you're going to engage with this practice and find it useful. I also hope that you have questions, which I'm looking forward to, and I'll try my best to come up with answers. Thank you very much, and looking forward to hearing from you.